Will the orange internet money save humanity? I suppose that depends on your perspective. It depends also on if the people who are all about orange internet money realize that that's only half of the transaction. The other half has to be something that you're using to buy. You're buying something with it, right? It's only half the transaction. And if you always have to then first convert it to dollars or some other chicken shit currency that is being peddled for valuable in the world in order to transact with those mega corporations, then your orange internet money is always going to flow to them. It's going to be a one-way street, and eventually the money will run out. Your orange internet money will run out. It has to circulate, not coagulate. Huh? Okay, it's like, remember, I mean, just like in your body, if the blood begins to pool in one spot, it's probably because you're dead. Right? Right? It's probably because your heart stopped and you have a very big problem on your hands. Yeah, that's okay. So it has to circulate. And if it's not going to circle back to the people that are doing the work, in other words, if the people that are doing all of the work are always getting paid in worthless corporate fund bucks, right? Company store bucks, which is the dollar, which is the euro, the yen, all of them. I'm picking on all of them equally. The ruble. Well, then that means that your orange internet money, your hard currency, is going to eventually coagulate, stall out, and just sit in the so-called virtual vaults of the people who own the means of production, right? I mean, that's for my commie followers. For my capitalist followers, I would say the people who are most vertically integrated. It's weird being bilingual here, where I'm able to speak to the commies and the capitalists, and it's like, and I'm saying the exact same thing, but it'll hit differently for different people because because you're not willing to learn each other's languages. It's like talking to analog and digital at the same time. So, yeah, and in case you're wondering which one is which, analog is still the so-called conservatives. They're still stuck, tubes. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this is kind of the reality. So if you want to know if orange internet money is going to save the world, I was like, well, I mean, it depends. I mean, are people willing to save themselves? Are any of the whales out there? Let me talk to some of the whales out there. Some of you have a lot of orange internet money floating around in your wallets off the internet in cold storage. And in terms of liquidity, it's insane how much liquidity you actually have. How many of you are building factories? How many of you are building electric plants? Right? How many of you are instead what you're saying is just buy this and get rich? Remember, that's only half of a transaction. If the people who are doing all of the work, okay, those of us out here who have to work out in the sun and the heat, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in my garage today. Those of us who have to do all this stuff, if you're always able to pay those people in worthless chicken shit, then no. Then the answer is no. It will not save the world. And you're going to be right back where you started 50 years, and you'll be right back where you started. And you'll just have, a new digital form of feudalism. So good luck with all of that.